So
You believe that was a real event?
yeah, I do. Yeah.
What brought you to that belief? Is this something that you've always had, or is it something you studied it and you've come to this conclusion because of the historical accounts? And that was a crazy movie because it was a great movie, but
Yeah.
it seemed like there was resistance to that movie,
Oh yeah, no, there was
which I thought was very strange. There was like Hollywood resistance to that movie. Like people didn't like that you were making it. It seemed like.
Yeah, there was a lot of opposition to it, and I don't know. I think if you ever hit on that subject matter, you're gonna get people going, because
Of course.
it's big subject matter, and it's like And my contention is, when I was making it, it was like, you're making this film, and the idea was that we're all responsible for this, that his sacrifice was for all mankind, and that for all our ills and all the things in our fallen nature, it was a redemption. So, and I believe that, I actually am, I was born into a Catholic family. I'm very Christian in my beliefs, so I do actually believe this stuff to the full. So depicting that was an honor, but it was also, you got the daylights beat out of you for it.
Yeah, because there's resistance, first of all, from secular Hollywood, where for whatever reason, Christianity is the one religion that you're allowed to disparage.
Yeah.
Christianity is the one religion where people, all these progressive, open-minded, leftist people, they'll embrace all these different religions until it comes to Christianity. And for whatever reason, that represents like white male, whatever it represents, colonialism, whatever it represents, it's negative.
Yeah, sure, it's gotten a bad rap, and people do feel free to beat up on it. Mm-hmm. Even I do when I see it's like, when it's not fair, when I think it's off.
Right.
Like, when they appoint some cardinal in some diocese and he's been covering up for like people who are child molesters.
Yes.
Or, like Theodore McCarrick or Cardinal Wuerl or those kind of guys. I mean.
Or the Pope.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. I'm
Benedict.
Oh, not Benny. Well, he was covering up, but so is the guy now.
Is he really?
Well, yeah.
I mean, how can you be the Pope if they all religions are just as good?
Yeah, we all worship, So, yeah, there's a Pachamama. There you go.
So he brought that in.
Yeah, into the Vatican. Then the hierarchy even worshipped. They had a ceremony around it outside.
What?
So, well, that constitutes apostasy.
Yeah.
That's an apostasy move, all right?
Worshipping false gods.
Yeah, that's number one on the Mosaic hit list. You know? Moses goes up on the mountain, he comes back down, people are worshiping a golden calf.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. And for me, that's a departure from that's called apostasy.
Right.
It's a falling away from it. And the very nature of apostasy means that you have to be part of it to fall away from it. Mm-hmm. So it's an inside job.
So what do you think there's a motive behind these things?
I don't think probably.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. But it isn't good. I think we're looking at a world where, and this is in the next film I'm going to do, I'm going to try and tackle this question, that there are big realms, spiritual realms. There's good, there's evil, and they are slugging it out for the souls of mankind. And my question is, why are we even important? Little old flawed humanity, why are we important in that process where the big realms are slugging it out over us? And I think there's bigger things at play here. And institutions that purport to touch on the divine are necessarily going to be affected by that slugfest that's going on between good and evil.
Right. So this story that you want to tell about good and evil, like, do you have a script, or is it just a thing in your head? What is it?
Yeah, it's the resurrection story. The most faith and the most belief. Yeah, resurrection.
Yeah.
Who gets back up 3 days later after he gets murdered in public? Who gets back up under his own power? Buddha didn't do that.
Right.
So.
You believe that was a real event?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What brought you to that belief? Is this something that you've always had, or is it something you studied it and you've come to this conclusion because of the historical accounts? And
So as a child, you learn these things and you accept them on faith. And I still have that faith, but as I got older, I came to it through intellect and through reading.
And another special thank you to yes, a very special thank you to our beloved Mel Gibson and Jim Caviezel. Please put your hands together. For producing such a powerful movie, yet based on true facts, real life events. I know, my dear Mel Gibson, what you have encountered with Hollywood and what they've done to you when you've directed The Passion of the Christ. And I know what you've been through, and also Jim Caviezel. But I want to say, blessed are you for you being persecuted for the sake of the Lord Jesus, for heaven is yours in the end. God bless you, dear Mel Gibson, and God bless you, dear Jim Caviezel, for such a magnificent movie based on true events. And may the Lord reward you abundantly, my dear Mel and Jim, here on earth and more so in heaven. Mel Gibson and Jim Caviezel, to me, these are real warriors. These are true Christians. What's the point? I'm the head of the church and I'm a coward. What's the point? I need real men for the Lord Jesus. Men that do not fear. Men that will stand in the face of evil. Not being sold for 30 pieces of silver, yet calling themselves leaders. The Lord Jesus is a warrior, the warrior. But unfortunately, the 21st century Christians are weak, very weak. They sold their master for money.